Hey everyone, I figured I'd make a video about how much meat you could yield from a doe, just a pretty good sized adult doe. Um, she wasn't huge or anything, but I figured I'd give you guys just kind of some kind of visual aid to help you decide whether you rather just take a buck or doe, or if you're going to process it yourself or take it to a butcher. But this is this is how much meat you could yield if you take it to a butcher and you do a really good cleaning job, and you get the max amount of meat you can from a butcher. Because my wife gut shot the deer a bit, I decided to take it to a butcher. That way I wouldn't spend another hour or two trying to clean this deer up and then skin it, and it's a whole process having to cut pieces of meat out of a deer. And if you hear a little pitter patters, it's because it's raining right now, and I'm just underneath the carport. But it takes quite a bit of time to hang a deer, or say if I was going to do gutless method, I would be skinning a deer on one side, getting all the meat off, flipping it over, and skin that side, and then getting all that meat off. It's a process either way, but I didn't want to play around with a gut shot deer. That was the first time I had to deal with something that bad of a gut shot. So we gutted that deer, and cleaned out the best we can. Took it to the butcher, and they hosed it down the best they could, and got the most meat we could out of this deer. But yeah, I'll go ahead and bring out all the meat and show you. If you made it this far into the video, I'm just going to go ahead and do another announcement of I'm still doing the Phase 4 giveaway. It's going to be at 1,700 subscribers. Once I reach that threshold of 1,700, I'm going to be doing that giveaway. All you have to do is subscribe. I'll just pull from my subscribers and put you guys in a poll. And it's going to be the OD green Phase 4 limbs and riser. It's going to have new strings. It's going to have the stay filled system. It's going to have I think they're called they're Phase 4 stand, where you can stand it up like in the blind or something. You can shoot with it on. Also, it's going to have a 4-pin sight. It's going to have a quiver that's on the bow. It's going to have stabilizer and a wrist sling. So it's going to have a Plano case that's going to go with it for shipping, to keep it nice and safe. But yeah, so all you have to do is subscribe, and once we reach that threshold of 1,700 subscribers, so I'll push that out. Yeah, we already got paid to 1,000 guys, so that's awesome. Sorry about the rain, all the pitter pattering. It's just raining out here. I'll take the rain any day. Yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video, and good luck. Okay, so this is everything I got from that one doe that my wife shot. It's quite a bit. It's quite a bit more than what I'm used to, just because they have a whole facility where they just freeze the whole deer first, or get it cold, and then they cut it up that way. I'm usually on a time hack of, as soon as I kill the deer, hang it, and then I have to skin it. I'm trying to fight flies off and stuff, and I end up cutting more meat or losing more meat than what I feel comfortable with. But that's why I harvest so many deer, or kill so many deer in a certain season, so I can get the meat I needed. Why I took it. This is the first time I've ever done from a like professional butcher place. These are 2 pounds a piece right here, and they had 10% pork fat put into each of the ground. There's a lot here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 times 2. It's a lot of pounds. A lot of ground meat right here. And then I had them do some roast, some steaks. Got some steaks cut up here. Some roasts. I told them I just wanted a couple roasts. and a lot of ground meat on the doe, because it's not a whole lot of meat on the doe. So I end up getting quite a bit of ground meat, and was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 10 butterfly steaks, and then I get 2 roasts, and this is a lot of meat. So it was about, I think they said it was about 80 pounds total. It's pretty good for a doe, adult doe. Even gut shot, and they said I lost some pounds. Like, I think they said I lost like 8 or 10 pounds of meat from that gut. But hey, is what it is. Here's a comparison, or not a comparison, but here's an example of what you could get from an adult doe. I know I'm just kind of throwing it all out there. I don't have whole lot of information, but if you're in Oklahoma, try Sally, the Sally Meat Processing Place. It's in Central Oklahoma. It's like smack dab right in the middle. It's like, let's see, yeah, it's right in that Edmond, Guthrie area. If you're in Oklahoma, I highly suggest using them. They are professionals you can get. So I got this a whole week later. It's archery season. It's not too busy, so they can process in and out real quick. As I was getting this meat, they also were taking in cut up meats from a guy who got an elk, which I assume was one of the elk hunts that was going on. He was bringing cut up pieces of meat from elk, so he did bone out. So you guys, if you rather do bone out, some places, some butchers will take bone out meat, and then they'll just put them in tubs, and then they'll process it that way. So don't think you just have to just bring in a whole deer. I just didn't want to deal with the mess of the gut, all the guts getting spilled out into the cavity. It's a hassle. I did it once before, it just wasn't this bad. I highly suggest taking to a butcher when you're dealing with guts. Anything else, I mean, if you're doing a regular, if you do a really clean shot, I mean, you shouldn't have much problem dealing with all meat spoilage. But here you go. Here's a view of all that meat that you can get for a doe. But yeah, hope y'all got some good information in this video, and that you can use this to determine if it's a good amount of meat for your family to take a doe, which I believe it is. This is one doe. If we do one more like this professionally, we love our ground, if you can't tell. But the next one we'll probably do like jerky sticks or something like that, because they do jerky sticks and some other specialty items. And we'll do more steaks and roasts next time. We just love our ground meat. But yeah, so here's this. Hope y'all have a good rest of your day. Yeah, keep shooting. Keep getting after it. Season's on, guys.